Ink Lemonade is an insufferable episode that makes me want to go to every household on the planet that owns a SpongeBob DVD, take it out of its case, and smash it in front of whoever bought it. But I have resisted the temptation. I'm going to vent about it to my 72 subscribers instead. Nothing perfectly illustrates how little the writers understand the characters of the show more than episodes like these. My best guess as to why they thought this was a good idea is that they see Squidward as the villain of the show, so I think it's pretty lol, ruffle, and XD to see him get tortured to the point of tears. Most of the time when I see a lot of people flocking to a certain episode of a TV show saying how bad it is, I usually try to check it out when I get the chance. And most of the time, I don't really see what all the fuss is about. I watched One Course Meal a while back with the sole intent of seeing how bad it was, and I can honestly say I was pretty underwhelmed. It was pretty abysmal, but generally I didn't see why everyone was getting so angry about it. But this episode, this appalling excuse of an episode, is one of the worst episodes of any show I've seen in my entire life. Maybe I'm just overreacting, but I thought the entire thing was pretty insulting. But why is that? Well, I have two roads I can take here. I could write, edit, and upload this in-depth review of the episode, or I could just play the first 10 seconds of the episode and you see exactly why it's so bad.
Lemonade! Lemonade for sale!
Patrick is selling lemonade, but he needs lemons to do it. Then Squidward gives him a lemon he found in the trash. Patrick. Just. No. So then this citizen drinks Patrick's lemonade, then throws up in Squidward's house because of how disgusting it was, and then mean person Squidward tries to ruin Patrick's fun. Then SpongeBob randomly comes out and scares Squidward into squirting ink out of his nose. Dear God. Oh, it's so insultingly loud. There's like fanboy and chum-chum levels of obnoxiousness. Now, wait a moment here. There's an animation error. So we see Patrick pouring out the remaining drops of ink. So in the next scene, it's either going to be in the jug or in the glass, right? Well, no. In the next scene, the drop of ink is completely gone. Where did that drop of ink go, Patrick? Where did that drop of ink go? So to get more ink, Patrick takes it upon himself to scare Squidward by taking off all his skin and revealing his insides in gruesome detail.
May I borrow a cup of squid squeezy?
Hey look, another animation error. The tissues in Squidward's nose just completely disappear when he squirts ink. I get they wouldn't stay in his nose, but they have to go somewhere other than just instantly leaving this mortal realm.
Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, here, kitty, kitty. Oh, suck a kitty.
Spider X Machina. Oh wait, this is the wrong channel, isn't it?
Thank you, Daddy.
Okay, I don't think I can go for much longer without talking about how gross this episode is. The animation on Squidward squirting ink is just very uncomfortable, and I don't think anyone could stand seeing this animation repeated multiple times throughout the episode. Remember that we're supposed to be rooting for Patrick here. He's the protagonist. We're supposed to be going for a gross, callous, and moronic comic relief character. Not that he was always this way, but things change. And as Squidward is begging for it to stop, Patrick still continues. Let me express this again. We are supposed to be rooting for Patrick. Then Squidward breaks out of the haunted house to realize what all his ink is being used for. Oh, that was nice. I'm going to use that for my new intro. Squidward then tries to market the black lemonade himself and sets up his own store and tries to sell it to people. This, of course, fails miserably because Squidward is the villain and he doesn't deserve something going his way for once. In the next after-credits scene, SpongeBob and Patrick serve Squidward some cookies, and it's very wholesome and almost fixes the episode for me.
Hey, these cookies are delicious. What's in them?
Spider eggs.
Yeah, say hello to our new partner. Mildred, you've met Squidward.
Oh wait, never mind. Here on this channel, I review a lot of things with a negative. It's so hard to say, I don't realize this. Here on this channel, I review a lot of things with a negative tone, and because of this, it's pretty difficult to illustrate how much I hate this episode. I didn't laugh a single time. Maybe they tried to make Patrick the villain, but you can have a likable villain. The Lich is the main villain of Adventure Time, and he's a fan-favorite character, not only because of his excellent writing, but Ron Perlman's phenomenal voice acting. Seriously, go watch the Lich's speech in Escape from the Citadel. It's one of my favorite moments of the entire show. Wait, the main antagonist of Adventure Time is this baby space demon? Yeah, that's cool, I don't care. So you can have a likable villain. But Patrick is neither likable as a protagonist nor as an antagonist. Why should I feel anything towards him when he frequently tortures Squidward throughout the episode? I remember Regular Show did an episode where Benson gets tormented because of Rigby deliberately giving him a bad fortune cookie so he get loads of bad luck. So why is this any different? Well, first off, you aren't really laughing at Benson here. You're laughing at the ridiculousness of the situation and how over-exaggerated it is. And in the episode, there's actually a voice telling Rigby why what he's doing is wrong. And he has to apologize to Benson towards the end of the episode. In this episode, there isn't any negative voice saying why Patrick torturing Squidward isn't a good thing. I feel like SpongeBob would fit this role perfectly, but in this episode, he's very absent for most of the runtime. It's also the fact that maybe a character like Mr. Krabs would have been better suited to Patrick's role, as he's been shown to care a lot about money in the past and would actually go out of his way to be malicious to get some. In conclusion, I think this is the worst SpongeBob episode. It was consistently uncomfortable to watch, and it's some of the most shallow writing of the entire series. Overall, this episode gets a 2 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
So pretty, so crystal with the girl like you're so pretty.